This radio program is PG-13. Parents strongly caution some material may be inappropriate for children under the age of 13.
The following program is sponsored by Michael W. Smith. The views expressed on the following program are those of the host and not necessarily those of staff, management, or ownership.
Phoenix. Yes, Arizona. Brother Mike is back on the radio. Welcome to HardcoreChristianity.com. Thank you for supporting us for 23 years. Today's Bible study, Divine Providence. Friends, wait till you hear this story. It is literally unbelievable. As Al Michaels said at the Olympics many years ago, do you believe in miracles? This is Brother Mike. I'm the professional counselor at the Arizona Deliverance Center. We're downtown on 15th Avenue, just south of Osborne Road. It's a red brick building. When you go to the website, HardcoreChristianity.com, you will see all of our ministry services. We have a counseling center for Christians only. If you are a born-again Christian, you need to see a counselor. You can do so. No insurance, no money, and no problem. Give me a call, 602-636-5800. If you need prayer or you need to be delivered over the Zoom, we have 4 Zoom services every week, Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday. Send me an email, mike@hardcorechristianity.com. I'll give you all the information about the Zoom services. We have a monthly children's healing and deliverance service the first Saturday of the month, 10 o'clock in the morning. My Sunday podcast is at 9 o'clock in the morning for my shut-ins. Please remember the revival at the end of May. It's going to be spectacular. I hope you're planning on attending the Healing and Deliverance Revival. It's the first one we've had in 20 years. May God richly bless you. Divine Providence, friends. Do you believe in miracles? That's what Al Michaels wants to ask you. And was it a miracle when the U.S. hockey team beat the Russians back then? Sure seemed like it, but I got news for you, friend. Today's miracle is a real one. Psalms 139. Quote, "You know when I sit down and when I rise. You discern my thoughts from afar. You search out my paths and my laying down and are acquainted with all my ways." Psalms 121. The Lord will keep you going out and your coming in from this time forth forevermore. Psalms 121. The Lord is your keeper. The Lord is your shade on your right hand. Psalms 33. Behold, the eye of the Lord is on those who fear him, and those who hope in his steadfast love, that he may deliver their soul from death and keep them alive in famine. What an interesting series of verses. Those are nice thoughts, Brother Mike. No, they're actually real. They're actually real. They're happening here in Arizona. Remember the words in these verses: famine, shade, path, lying down. Friend, I'm telling you, the shade on your right hand, these verses, I picked them out especially for this radio show. Travel with me just for a minute, if you would, to Seligman, Arizona. That's up north, as you know. It's between Kingman and Flagstaff. It's a desert community. It's a small town. There's a bunch of ranchers up there. A bunch of people have horse properties and so on. I've been through Seligman a couple of times, but shoot, that was decades ago. I haven't been up there recently, so I don't even know exactly what it looks like, but from my understanding, not much has changed there. But check this out. How about the Allen family in Seligman? They live on a horse property up there. And Mr. and Mrs. Allen have 2 kids. One of them's a baby, and the other one is a 2-year-old boy. And one day, the husband's at work, the wife's at home taking care of the the two children. She's changing the diaper of the baby and giving her a hand wipe and a kind of a bed bath. And the 2-year-old, of course, his name is Bowden. He's in his terrible twos, and he's, of course, like any other 2-year-old, just all full of relentless energy and unbounding curiosity. While she's changing and giving the bath to the baby, Bowden disappears. And he just flat walks out of the living room, right out the front door. And the mother, after she's all done, looks around where Bowden. She looks through the entire house, can't find him, goes out in the front yard. They live on a horse property, several acres. She looks around. He's gone. This 2-year-old is gone. And, up in Seligman, it's not the jungle up there like Africa, but they have mountain lions out there. There's coyotes all over the place. It's not the desert, as you well know, is not a place to be having a 2-year-old walking around. And they were panicking. The husband came racing home from work. They called the sheriff and organized a posse. Nobody could believe a 2-year-old could possibly escape like that. He was gone. I mean, literally gone. Kaboom. They can't find him anywhere. They organize a posse. Unbelievable. 40 people got together. They called all the neighbors, everybody, all hands on deck. Everybody caring and loving for this 2-year-old boy. Everybody neighborly helping out. And the parents of little Bowden are Christians, and they're praying their guts up. They cannot find this kid. 40 people are out searching miles away from the house, and they can't find the child. And it's unbelievable. Well, not too far from their home, a rancher was there, and he had a dog who kept his eye on the ranch. And the dog's job was to go around and make sure the coyotes weren't getting any of the livestock. And he would chase off coyotes and bark and things like that. Well, this dog, for some reason, decides to take off, and he leaves. And the dog roams the ranch and then keeps roaming, and miraculously finds this 2-year-old boy under a tree, hungry and tired. And this is the next day. They cannot find the child. And the parents, as you can imagine, are freaking out. They can't believe this happened. Well, while the 40 people were looking for the boy, 2 mountain lions were spotted stalking them. The mountain lions had come out from wherever their den was to find out what in the world was going on while these people were out in the desert. The desert, as you well know, is a very unforgiving place at times. And they're all hunting for this kid. And Scotty Dutton was the neighbor who had the ranch. And he noticed his dog was missing. Well, the next day, the rancher looks up, and here comes the dog, walking casually with the 2-year-old following him. His dog had gone out in the desert. Come to find out, the boy at age 2 had walked 7 miles, collapsed under a tree, and Mr. Dutton's dog found him and spent the night with him. And then the next day, led the boy back to the Dutton Ranch. And he looked up and saw the boy and the dog walking toward them. And he was in a state of shock. You know, the child was hungry and thirsty and everything, but he had a few scratches on him. But 100% in good shape. Nobody could find the child. Friend, listen to me now. There's no possible way that kid could have walked 7 miles. I mean, that's ridiculous. He was lost, and there was no way he was going to find his way back home. It was a hopeless situation. The people who were looking for the boy, 40 of them, could not find him. Everything looked grim. They had no idea what happened to the boy. There was a total fear he was dead. But listen, friend. Listen to me. God will make a way where there is no way. Miracles still happen today. And recently, Seligman and the surrounding community found out about it. There wasn't anybody on the nightly news that didn't use the term miracle involving this salvation of this boy. And God sent a ranch dog to hunt him down, spend the night with him, and then bring him back home the next day. He was 7 miles away. Psalms 91, verse 11 says, "For he will command his angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways." Friend, the Lord is your keeper. The Lord is your shade on your right hand. That's where the dog found the boy, under a tree, trying to get some shade. The Lord will keep you when you go out and when you come in. Thus saith the Lord, "Behold, the eye of the Lord is on those who fear him, and those who hope in his steadfast love, that he may deliver them and deliver their soul from death and keep them alive in famine." The boy was starving and thirsty, but otherwise he was in great shape. And let me tell you something, friend, if God will use a ranch dog to hunt down a 2-year-old in the middle of the desert in Seligman, he will keep his eye on you, for his eye is on the sparrow, and I know he watches me. Be encouraged now, my friend. You're being watched and cared for. Father knows exactly where you are, and he truly cares. See you next time.
The views expressed on this program are those of the host and not necessarily those of staff, management, or ownership. This program was sponsored by Michael W. Smith.